It's the fashion for me. You be on it, girl. Thank you, girl. I like looking cute. I ain't gonna lie. But this me every day, y'all. I get dressed even when I'm not going nowhere these days. So hello, YouTube. Today we are going to be firstly, welcome back to my channel. Let me just plug my hot glue gun. Instagram, come join me on YouTube because I'm about to hang up on y'all. Join me on YouTube. But hello YouTube. So today I'm going to show you how to create party favorite content. Or content as a party favorite creator. I'm going to give you a behind the scenes of how I'm going to create it. I'm going to show you the different types of content that you can create too. So if you're the crafty sister who feel like you're all out of ideas and you have no idea what to post, I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing but switch it up. So that's what we're going to get into today. Instagram, I'm giving y'all some time to come on over to YouTube, but I'm gonna hang up on y'all because I need my phone to create the content. So come on over to YouTube. I just wanted to come on to give y'all a fair warning that I will be live on there because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm neglecting y'all. So let me get my stuff. Get one of these because I don't want glue to get on my tabletop. Okay. So IG, come on YouTube, girl. She said, bye, I'm going on YouTube. Okay, I'll see you on YouTube. Bye. Okay. So now we have our phone. Hello. Hello, welcome back. So now we have our phone. Let me just go ahead and post this video. Let me post this video. Share. Now let me post the link. I'm gonna post the link because you know crafty sisters are still gonna say they don't know where my channel is. So I am going to post the link. I did a video already. I think it's this one. Okay, so I had this one. So I'm gonna post a YouTube link. Sorry, y'all, bear with me. I'm giving the crafty sisters time to come on over. But let me share the link to my channel. Share, copy. Okay. All right, so it's up. Now, who in here currently struggles with content creation? Let me know if you are a crafty sis. Hello, Miss Karen G. Hey, a crafty sisters creative studio. Ooh. Hello, crafty sis Carolyn. Welcome back. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Smiley Crafty Things. All Things Crafty by KB Method. Hey, girl. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. But who in here currently struggles with creating content? Who struggles with creating content? And you don't have to be necessarily a party favor creator, but I'm just going to show you how I'm going to use these party favors to create several different pieces of content that you guys will get to see me post because I will post them as well so you can see the finished product. So who in here currently struggles with content creation? Okay, I see some me's. Just consistency, okay. Now, consistency, that could be something to combat with repurposing the content. So think outside the box with that, crafty sis, to help you get consistent and use the features that's available, like scheduling posts. But don't feel like you always have to create brand new content. You can always use some of the content that you've already had to kind of help with the consistency part because you can repost as many times as you want to. There's no rules, okay? There are no rules to it. So I'm just making sure this posts. Okay, so I see. What would you guys say your biggest struggle is? I see one crafty sis said it's the consistency part. But for everybody else, what's your biggest struggle with content creation? What's making you feel like you're struggling? What's making you feel like you're struggling? Let me know, y'all. Don't be shy. These are the type of lives that helps you to be able to learn and grow. So don't be shy. I need to get out of my head. Okay, time. Now, getting out of your head, that's a big one that a lot of people struggle with, especially if you're like a perfectionist. You just want to make sure that every little part is this or that or whatever it might be. But something like content, the fact that everything is content and that you can literally create content out of some of anything, which is what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you different parts so you could digest that everything literally is content. It's just a matter of creating structure for yourself and working smarter, not harder. Okay. So that y'all see, even with my content, it's some of the same stuff, y'all. Same stuff, different day. Literally. I like to do storytelling where I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I got going on or my story or something that happened. I'm gonna do some voiceovers for sure to say something um related to whatever it is. I'm gonna do a little bit of trending audio for sure. I'm gonna do some where it's just music. So the variety part of it kind of helps you to keep it fresh, even though I'm doing the same stuff, y'all. It's the same stuff. It's me showing party favors. It's me showing party favors all the whole time, but it shows up differently. So think of that too. With getting out of your head, just remember everything is content, and you'll get to see that today. Standing in front of the camera. Okay. Now that one, today we're gonna do faceless content, but standing in front of the camera, just remember that you're in control, right? You're in control. If I'm in here recording my content, I have my tripod for the most part. I have my tripod and I'm hitting the record button, but it's nobody live watching you, right? When you're recording your videos, think of that. Think of it. I'm not live right now. It's just me. It's literally just me. What would you say to yourself in front of the mirror? How would you talk to yourself when no one's around, right? It's just you. You're not nervous with yourself when it's just you. It's just you and your camera. It doesn't, no one sees it until you actually post it. So remember that too. Standing in front of the camera is nothing. It's just you. When you go to the grocery store, you're not nervous. We're going to put your stuff on the belt for them to scan it for you to buy it. You're not nervous when they tell you hello, good morning, right? So don't get in your head about it with that part of it. You don't have to stand in front of the camera either to create content, which we'll see today because we're going to do faceless. But if standing in front of the camera gets you in your head, just remember you're just a person, right? Every day you have to be a person. When you go to work, you're not nervous about people seeing you. You get what I'm saying? So kind of think of it that way and just know that it's all good. It's all good. And no one sees it till you hit post, technically. For time, one of the things that you can do when it comes to content creation for saving you time. Welcome everyone coming in. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create faceless content as a party favor creator, which of course this can be applied to any type of business that you may have. But right now we're just going over some of the struggles that you have with content creation, and I'm just giving some tips that comes to the dome, y'all. Tips that come to the dome. But with time, pre-scheduling your content. One of the things that I love to do is batch content. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today is batching content. Post all of it today. I might not even post it till next week or the following week, or maybe I will post some of it today, right? But it's me having the content readily available so that when I'm able to post, I can post with no problem, and I'm not always looking for something to post because there's always something in my phone that's ready to post. So pre-scheduling your content, pick a day, make it a Sunday. If that's the day that you have available, right? Pick a day where you just batch content and create what I'm going to show you how to create now. And then it'll give you something to be able to have when it comes time to post so that you're not starting from scratch every single time and not having to do all the steps. By all the steps, I mean you don't have to record the content, edit the content, um, create. You don't have to do everything all at once, right? You can literally batch it and say, okay, today I'm just gonna focus on recording content. I bought this template from Mona last Thursday and I need to print it. And I ain't even print it yet. I need to go ahead and print it and record myself assembling it, right? That's just the first step. That's just the first step. If you want to be in the content, maybe you want to wear a nice flowy shirt, right? Maybe you want to, or maybe you don't. right? But I know when I wear my nice flowy shirts and when I put on my little accessories, I feel good about myself. I want to make content, right? Because when you look good, you feel good. So thinking it ain't do nothing to me to put this little hat on, right? To throw this little hat on to add a little pizzazz to match my little flip flops. When I feel good on my day to day, when I feel good when I'm out and about, when people tell me you look so nice today, just because I'm walking with my head held high, the same thing goes with content, right? It's just a tip. You ain't got to take the tip, but this is just a tip. It helps you to feel good overall because I always say it's more than just party favors. It's the reason why people are able to confidently show up because it's me on my day to day, y'all. I literally am the person to get up and get dressed, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home. And my kids are like, Mommy, you look so beautiful today in your dress. Spin around. And guess what I do? I spin around for them. And guess what they do? They said, I'm going to get dressed too. Right? So it just it's not just I don't know why I'm saying all of this, but let me go to the next question, y'all. I could just talk and talk and talk. Let's see. Hello, Teresa. I need to get out of my head. Yes, Crafty says, get out of your head. Get out of, especially you. I got to meet you, Crafty says. You're like such a cool person that everybody will want to talk to. So you need to get out of your head, okay? Get out of it. Get out of it. I don't even have nothing else to say about that. Like you're literally with your personality, you would come on, come on, get out your head, okay? And you took the class, so I don't want to hear no excuses from you. Let's see what else. Actually, remembering to turn the camera on. I'm just focused on the product, which can happen. Crafty says, Tashika, that can happen. So with that, I would say for you, schedule your content. So pick a day that you can say, today I'm gonna do what we about to do right now. And I'm gonna have my stuff ready. It doesn't have to necessarily be an order right then and there, right? It could literally just be templates that you purchased that you now have available as an option for your customers to choose from. And you can create the content that way. So if that's what you struggle with, though I'm gonna say try to get into the habit because all we can do is make a change, right? For some stuff. With this one, you just gotta record the content. There's no other way to put it. But remembering that when I'm about to do something, get the content. If I'm going to the store to buy the supplies, to buy the chips, to buy the juice, to buy that can be content. I can say, come with me on a grocery run as I go get some supplies to complete my order, or come with me on a grocery run as I go get supplies to make some content so more people can know about my business. Or come with me for day, or don't even come with me, but day one of me creating content until more people know about what it is that I have to offer. Right now, I'm just going to the store to get some of the supplies that I need to be able to create the content. Watch part 2 to see how I put it all together, right? Something as simple as that. So don't complicate it. Just know that whatever you're already doing is content. It's already content. Okay, so let's see. How to break up the video to make multiple posts. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about that with this. So that'll be helpful today. Time is not enough of it around. Full-time job, creating my products, working out, drinking water, and minding my business. Drink water and mind my business. Look, I know that's what you were saying in your head. So I get it, Roxanne, because it's true. As business owners, we wear so many hats that it's kind of wait, why is 21 people but I only see 5 likes? What that mean? What that mean? Y'all not double tapping? Can y'all double tap here? Can y'all double tap here? Can I get more likes, please? But yes, I understand exactly what you mean. That's just gonna be one of those things. Thank y'all for double tapping. That's gonna be one of those things where you just have to make the time, right? You have to make the time. It's gonna be hard. I feel like my hair's sticking up. It's gonna be hard, but based on what your schedule is and what time allots, even if it's 2 hours in the week that you can dedicate towards it, only you can figure out what that looks like. But I get it. It's a lot, especially if you have a family and kids, mommy and you, mommy, all day and night. All day and night. Like, can I breathe? Like one on this leg, one on that leg. Okay? Then you still gotta be a wife. You still gotta cook. Well, I'm blessed that I don't really cook that much no more because my mom lives with us now and she be throwing down. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but you gotta make it work. If one of the things that I had to start doing is waking up earlier before my kids woke up to have some time to myself to be able to dedicate to my business. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it, but you gotta make them sacrifices to make it work. So trust me, I get it. You're welcome, Crafty sis Noel. Let's see that part. I'm new to the party favor, so I'm making one extra just in case I run out of time to share and post the final product. I love it. Welcome to the party favor world. Hey, Crafty sis Patricia. Let's see. I did. I'm watching on my TV, but now I'm on my phone because I said, period. Let's run it up for our good sis. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let's get started. We did the small talk. We did the small talk. Let's get started with the content. So right now I have some goldfish because I don't have any chips, y'all. Currently, I have juice. I have water, which that's pretty much what we're doing here, right? So first things first, the first piece of content that I could have did before I even did this is I could have just put this. I know it's already printed, but while it was printing, I could have recorded it coming out of my printer, right? I could have recorded it coming out of my printer. What other content could I have created with this before I'm creating whatever else I'm creating? I want to see who in here and who thinking using their thinking caps. And I want y'all to kind of start thinking of different stuff. This is a whole lesson, y'all. This is a whole lesson right now, okay? A whole lesson. What other content could I have created with these before I even printed them? Look, I'm helping y'all even more. Uh-oh, that's my glue gun. What other content could I have created before I even printed them? Who can give me a good answer? Designing. Yes, showing it on the computer. Y'all, literally, even if it's just because I know the template already done, right? Mona already did the heavy lifting for you. If you're new here, I create and sell party favors and teach other people how to do the same. One of the things that I do is party templates, just like this one. It's available for purchase. If you use Flash 30K, you can get it for 20 bucks. Okay. Putting that out there for the people that's new. But designing them, and I know I designed it already for you, but some of the things that you can do is move some stuff around, right? You could literally, I taught this in my mock-up class where one of the tricks you can do is delete everything and add it back on, right? You could literally go and click each one. This, boom, delete, delete, delete. Oh, look, I'm looking on the so delete, 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 delete this group, delete, delete, right? And then boom, use that back arrow and put it all back, right? But record, screen record while you're doing it. Put it back, click, back arrow, back, 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 right? That could be you designing the party favors. You could literally do to where you delete all the Miss Davis and you just type a name. So you just type Zoe, 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 right? That'll make it so that you're showing them that you can edit it to match their theme, you can edit it to match their name, you can edit it to match their teacher of choice or whatever it is. So that's right there. We just said two pieces of content. Mind you, I don't have to merge the content that I designed and the content of it coming out of the printer. I don't have to merge the two. They can each be their separate entity of content. You can literally just post you clicking around and say, our new design just dropped. Let's see. Will you be teaching that class again? So no, Miss Karen G, but I do have the replay is available. The class is so like gym packed. Usually, y'all, when I teach a class again, it's never the same class. So is the replay is there, sis. I actually dropped the link. I'm gonna drop the link here, and we could even do if y'all want to. We can do name your price sale while I'm on the live because that's something that I like to do. Just because I know it can be a lot grabbing all these resources, and I have so many, y'all. I have a lot of resources available, so I know how it is. So if y'all want to, I like to do something called name your price, where you literally tell me how much you want to pay for it, and I either tell you deal or counter offer, and anyone who wants to take advantage can do it for that price. So let me go here. I'm going to drop the link. It is where is it? Mock-up class. And I want to say I included the mock-ups in this class too. The class right now is $99 for the class replay, but you guys can name your price. Let me know what y'all want to pay for, and I will drop the price. and that price will only be while I'm on the live. Okay, so paste. That's the class. Let me know how much you want to pay for it, sis. She said, I love name your price. You're welcome, sis. How much do you want to pay for it? Name your price. Okay. So we just gave 2 pieces of content that you could literally post a 30-second clip, a 10-second clip, and that's the content right there. And in it, you can just say, check new template drop, or not template because you can't research template, but new design drop, right? Or back to school favors in full effect, or whatever it is. Don't overthink it. Okay, so that's 2. Now I'm going to show you a third one. Let me wait to see if sis want to name her price, because I don't want to miss it. Let me know if you want to name your prices, or if you good with the 99, because I'm good with the 99 if you are. Let me drink some water, y'all. Let me drink some water. I'll wait to see. Okay. If I see it, I'll stop and do it, sis. Okay. So the next piece of content that you can do with this same thing is what they call B-roll, right? B-roll is just you simply setting and forgetting your camera. So you're just recording what you're doing. So who can tell me what I can do with a B-roll with this before I do anything else? Who can tell me what I can do with a B-roll? I want to see who's paying attention and who's grasping, who's picking up what I'm putting down. This is why I'm doing this, to make you think outside the box. Who can tell me a B-roll that I can do with this? And this is video, y'all, video. When you're making content, thank you, Crafty sis said it. All things KB says cut the edges. And not just the edges, just cut in general. Because I have to cut this out. I have to cut out the labels for each thing, right? So that can literally be my B-roll. That can literally be my B-roll for this particular thing that I'm working on, right? Now, the B-roll can either be just a regular video, and with the video, make sure you're using the best possible quality for your camera. For me, I personally use 4K 60 FPS in my settings to make sure that my stuff is crisp, okay? So for the B-roll, I can either do it as just a regular recording, or if I wanted to, I could do it as a time-lapse recording to where it's recording it fast and it just shows me cutting. Since I don't have that much to do, I'm gonna do it as a regular video because that I can always speed up into a time lapse. But if I had more to do or a bunch to cut, or if I was using my cutter and just cutting a bunch of stuff, I would do some in the regular. So look, I hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all are taking notes. I would do some in the regular, where it's the regular, like for example, let's say I had this and then the rest was a bunch of the other one. This one I would do in the regular cut. All the other ones I would do in a time lapse. So I have both options. Time lapse is super cool because you can use that and use it over and over for content, different type of content. You can use it for educational content. You could literally say, um, who can tell me what our most popular party favorite is? But it's just a time lapse of you cutting. You're not saying buy my party favorites, right? Remember that most people don't want to be sold to. And y'all see how everywhere you go, somebody's selling something. And most people don't want to be sold to. So you're still giving them the information without telling them to buy it. But them seeing the design, they already see what you on. So those who are interested are going to come towards you. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to record my camera. And depending on what platform you're using, if you're doing as a shorts or a reels or a TikTok, just do it the portrait way, right? The long way. Long way. If you're doing it for a YouTube video, like if it was a video that like a tutorial or something, then you're gonna do it landscape. Okay. So I'm gonna record portrait mode because this is gonna be likely for reels and stuff like that. This isn't content for me to post as um anything but the short form content. So I'm gonna set up my camera. I'm going to make sure that my Alexa or who, not Alexa, Siri off. What are you doing? Why is she doing this? What? It says I'm speaking in spoonerisms. They can be Freddie Punny. Yeah, I'm not making this up. What is you talking about? Oh, y'all can't see this. Turn off. Okay, it's off. All right. So I'm gonna set up my camera. Now for my surface, me personally, and there's no right or wrong way, I prefer a super clean background. Clean, clean, clean. One of the biggest mistakes that I used to do is use this. Show y'all. Let me see if I have it nearby. I'm trying to make a mess, but I want to show y'all what not to do. Y'all know I love all things sparkly, glittery, pretty. One of the things I used to use is this, y'all. I used to use this on my table and do my content on it, thinking, oh, it's so pretty, it's so glittery and bling. But no, no, don't use this. Okay, don't use a shimmery, glittery background because now it's taken away from my actual favors. It's taken away from the favors. Use a clean surface. It could be a white surface, it could be a black surface, it could be a marble surface, whatever clean surface you have, wood, brick, whatever clean surface you have, that's what you want to use. One of the things that I show as well, hold on, y'all, I'm grabbing stuff. Because y'all like to make a lot of excuses as to why this, oh, my space is this, my space is that, right? How many people be doing that? Oh, no, my space not clean right now. Or, I need a this and that. And for that reason, you're not posting your content. Don't do that, okay? Figure it out. Even if you got two canvases, because I'm pretty sure most of y'all have canvases, and you set them up like this and use that as your stage, right? Even if you went on Amazon and bought one of the ones that they have that you can buy, you can make your own, but just clean surface if you can. Clean surface is going to be A1 for you, okay? So it can be whatever you decide. I'm going to move my mat. I'm going to move this because I don't want this. I just want white. Just want white, okay? So now I can be ready to start my content. Now, one of the things that I also recommend is using a ring light, even if it's a handheld one like this. So using the ring light is just going to crispen up the video. It's going to crispen up the video even more, right? So you're going to want to have a ring light if you can, but you don't have to. You can use natural light. You can use sunlight, whatever light you decide, but make sure that you have something. Don't do this again. Oh, it's okay. I see what's happening here. It's going against my buttons. No, I'm not trying to use you. I'm just trying to make sure my camera is straight and I can tell because it was trying to show my rug and it was slanted. So now it's straight. Before I even love it, crispin. Look, we're gonna start using we're gonna have a list of words that I'll be making up. Crispin your video. I love that light. Where'd you get it? So I got it from Amazon. This one, oh, this one might have been TikTok shop. I have a bunch of them, y'all. They're everywhere. I have a bunch of them. Literally, I have a black one here, a white one in this drawer. I I think this pink one was from TikTok shop. Okay? So, boom, we have that out the way. Now, before I even start my camera roll, I'm going to think of the type of content that I might possibly create. You don't have to think of it, but I can, right? I could say, okay, with this one, I like for my content to be cute. So before I even cut it, I'm going to do content where I show the prints, right? Content right there. Show the prints. I hope y'all are writing down all the different content we went over so far because it's literally endless possibilities right now, right? So before I even cut, I want to show the prints. One of the ways I'm going to show it is I'm going to slide it into the camera. Why? Because it's cute, right? It's cute. You ain't got to, but I'm going to. I'm going to slide it in the camera. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to put it, and I'm just going to, let me move my mouse pad. I'm just putting it down right here. put that like that so y'all can see. So I'm just putting it down and I'm just going to slide it into the camera. Just like that, y'all. So another thing, ASMR is a thing. I can't see y'all right now, but ASMR is a thing. So maybe I want to, right? And now I'm just going to show the prints. So I'm going to just go one by one. And show the prints. So boom, that was content right there. Now I'm going to start my B-roll. And again, the B-roll is just going to be me cutting the, you might not see me, y'all, but y'all could at least, y'all still know I'm right here. So the B-roll might just be me cutting the favors. You could, again, either do it as a time lapse where it speeds up the video, or you can just do it as a regular video. For this case, since I don't have too much to cut, since I did borderless for my chips, I don't have to cut that. I'm just going to do this one and this one. And I kind of like what I just did just now. So I'm going to include that in the video where I move the stuff out the way before I start cutting. Get it? So sometimes depending on if you want to do a voiceover, because sometimes content that you're not saying anything, but they can hear all the cuts, that does really well too. So I'm going to be quiet and zip it while I'm cutting, and y'all will see what I mean when I show y'all. So I'm going to do what I just told y'all, move the stuff that I don't need, and then start cutting. I'm not going to worry about perfect cuts. I'm not going to worry about cutting fast. I'm not going to worry about any of that, because remember, you can always do edits later. You can always go through and edit the video. I could cut out the parts that I don't want or whatever it might be. Okay, so don't really think of that. Now, this part isn't, since we're talking about faceless content, I'm going to just give y'all a little tip. This part isn't necessary, but since I do have a cute sleeve, and if you want to be extra, if, right? Because I'm a very extra person. If you want to be extra, let me see where my, okay, it's not here, it's out here. If you want to be extra, and if you want to be cute, if you want the content to be cute, if you want to, social media is what it is, and I like what I like too. I like cutesy stuff. So I went the extra mile and got myself some sleeves, y'all. So y'all see that some of all my videos, I got on the same outfit. It's a uniform. It's a uniform at this point, right? But if I didn't have these on, I would put these on just because I feel like it adds a little pizzazz to the video than just me having my plain hand, my plain arm, right? My plain arm hit different than my sleeved arm, y'all. It hit different. It hit different. My plain hands hit a little different than my ring accessory hands, right? It just hit a little different. And again, I'm not saying you have to do all of this. I'm just giving you tips on things that I find that has been working really well for me. Okay. So these sleeves are super easy. You literally just put them on. I got these from Amazon. You can find them linked in my Amazon finds. And look, it's just a sleeve, y'all. A whole outfit without an outfit. Y'all should see how I be in here dressed one kind of way, but my sleeve look good, y'all. The sleeve look good on the video. Whole while I got on basketball shorts and my husband t-shirt, right? Just putting that out there. I like to use cuticle oil because y'all know how when our nails are done, like if I show you guys now, and this is just raw and uncut, y'all. If I show y'all my nails up close, y'all can clearly see I need a fill-in. I need to fill in the worst way. If I didn't put cuticle oil, it would be all crusty looking. And you would be able to see in the video that I need to fill in. But in this case, you can still see I need to fill in. But the nails so greased up nicely that can you see it? And if you can, whatever, right? So little stuff like that makes a huge difference. Lotion your hands. The ashy parts right here that I be having, they don't look well on camera for me. So I just go the extra mile and I lotion. Um, yeah. So it's just up to you with how you want to do it. So we're gonna do this part. I have my scissors ready. I want my other scissors though. Where's my bigger scissors? But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to start recording. I'm going to be quiet because I think I want the sounds with the scissors, the cutting. But in the meantime, because I want this to be an interactive live, and I feel like y'all haven't talked in a while. Hey, Rose. Y'all haven't talked in a while. So in the meantime, let me know what you guys think of this live so far, because I haven't been, well, I have just recently started adding the behind the scenes lives, but I'm like, there's so much you guys can learn from what I do every day from content creation. So why not incorporate it in the live? Let me know what you think so far of the live. Y'all know when I get good feedback or feedback at all, it keeps me motivated to keep showing up for y'all. So let me know what you think of the live so far while I'm doing this. Because again, I'm going to be quiet when I do it because I want the cuts to be a part of the video. So I'm just charging my ring light because it looks like it wants to die. Let me unplug. I don't need my glue gun yet, so I'm just going to unplug it for now. Put this here. I just don't want it to be in my way. Okay. So now we have this. I need to fix it again. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it right. Because I don't want none of my rug in it. But this is... Okay, let's take this out for now. Because it's dragging the ring light down, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do what I told you guys. Move what I don't need and then start cutting what I do. So I'm being quiet. Let me know, what do you think of this live so far? Don't worry, the struggle gets edited. Y'all, this video looks so crisp. I can't wait for y'all to see the end result. Okay, so I have that. Now, for the second one, I am going to do it as a time lapse since that one went how it went. So I'm going to do the second one as a time lapse video to hopefully be able to show you guys both options. So hopefully it doesn't go too fast because time lapse, it doesn't really give you, it's so quick. So and with time lapse, you're not able to hear the cuts because time lapse videos are silent. So I do want to put that out there. as I'm cutting, when I'm cutting with B-roll like this, I try to cut it close, kind of not all the way down. You can if you want to, but I kind of like do a little close up just because I feel like it hits a little different, y'all. It hits a little different. And just make sure you're in the camera frame because I'm looking outside of my camera because my camera's kind of in my way. All right. We have our last two labels. All right. So bam, that's done. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Let's see. It's really educational. Good. It's always fun to watch your live. You're really down to earth. You tell it like it is. I try. This is my first time watching you, and I love your personality and how you keep it real. Oh, this is your first time? Welcome, Crafty sis. Make sure you follow me on all platforms because every live is different, sis. Every live is different. We trying out YouTube. I said I'm gonna take my YouTube channel serious. So welcome, welcome. All right. Trash bag. Okay, my husband took out the trash and didn't put a trash bag. But we look, see, this why stuff end up on the floor. I tried. I tried, okay? I tried. I'm gonna leave it right here for now. Okay. So now we have that. So we have our B-roll, right? We have our designing content. We have our printing content. We have our B-roll. We had our labels. Now here's a way that you can do labels, right? So I'm going to put it down just so you guys can see. But one of my favorite ways to show off designs or my party favors or my party printed designs is literally by putting it to the camera. So what do I mean by that? Let me show you guys. So I'm going to put it on video to record. Okay. And then I'm just going to literally show the different favors in the camera. And I just do whatever, right? Whatever your heart desires. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You could do it like this. You could do it like this. You could bring it from here to down to show the first one, which is probably what I'm going to do. So let me do that. I'm going to do that for the first one. So I'm just covering the camera and bringing it down and going like this. Then I'm going to show the other design. Same thing. I'm going to show the little, and mind you, y'all see how I did not turn the video off. I'm just letting it record while I'm doing this. I'm going to show the little mini hand sanitizers. And this is just cute because they're so small. I'm going to show the Capri Sun labels or the juice pouch labels. Or let's show each one. So bam. Bam. I'm going to show the water labels. Maybe I go like this. And as you can see, that was the content, y'all. That was the content. Me showing the labels. Now, on the labels, you can say whatever you want. You can say, check out our newest design. I am so in love. My favorite part is how I can edit it to change the teacher's name. This is how you show a teacher some appreciation. Right? Boom. That was a voiceover, y'all. That was a voiceover. You could literally do the water bottle labels and do a video and say, let me show you guys. Let me do it. I'm going to do it so y'all can see. Let me see. I need a big water bottle label or water bottle. This water bottle is empty because clearly I was thirsty, but it's okay. So let me cut off the label that was once on it to add a new one. Just never mind that it's empty. Yeah, never mind that it's empty. So the content that I want to do is to pretty much show that the same label can be for big bottles or small bottles, right? And I just thought of that with seeing this. It just made me think of it. Because again, everything is content. This is going to be me educating my audience to let them know that, hey, are you thirsty? Are you the little bit of thirsty or the lot of thirsty? Our labels can fit any water bottle, right? So let's do a content to do that. So again, you can do it as a voiceover if you want to. Voiceovers just help because you don't have to be perfect right then and there because you can edit the same way you edit your video. But let's say I just wanted to do it and not do it as a voiceover and just record the sound now. So this is what I would do, right? To say that. So let's do it. Well, first things first, I would do it as a voiceover because as I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of the content, right? And this is just how my mind thinks. I'm not telling you that you're going to be this way off the rip because it takes time to learn about content creation. I need y'all to see me when I say certain things. But the idea is letting the people know that you have options to quench their thirst, right? You can literally say that. You say, here's here's a new way to quench your thirst. Mind you, when I show the thing, I'm gonna say here's a new way to quench your thirst. But it's gonna already have the labels on it, if that makes sense. But I can't do it yet because I have to do the content part. So I'm gonna do the content a little bit backwards, right? So this is the back of it. I'm gonna say one of the best parts about our water labels is whether you're looking for the 8-ounce bottles, it's 8-ounce, right? 8-ounce or 16-ounce, our labels can fit your needs. So I can literally just go like this to show it going around the 8-ounce, even if I'm not assembling it. I can literally just do that to show it going around the 8-ounce. So that's the idea. I'm gonna do it as a voiceover because it's not gonna be perfect because I'm doing it backwards. So I'm gonna do it as a voiceover and y'all will see, even if y'all don't see the content now, when I post it, y'all will see it. But I'm just literally going to go like this to show me wrapping it around this one, even if I don't assemble it, or I can assemble it. I'm gonna just assemble it, y'all. So this will be a 2-in-1. This will be a 2-in-1. And again, I'm thinking as I go along. This can be a 2-in-1. So you can just show yourself wrapping it and then later do different voiceovers. So you can either say something about water bottles or you can say, here's a new way to quench your thirst. Check out our water bottle labels that can be used for both 8-ounce and 16-ounce. This is the perfect way to keep your guests hydrated while showing them your appreciation for being there. That's it, right? That's it. So now we're going to do the water bottle labels. And I'm just going to go with these two since they're kind of similar. So let's do the content for that. Because now this is just the assembling content. And again, you can assemble and add the different stuff, or you can just keep your surface blank, which is what I'm doing. None of this stuff is in the video, just what I'm about to assemble. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just assemble the water bottle. I'm going to go. Mind y'all see how I gotta find the tab to open it? When I edit the video, that's not gonna be in it. You just gonna see me ripping it. And I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Although there's no, this one a little more ratchet because there's no water in it. I should probably, I don't have a big one with water in it. Well, this one, I drank some of it too. Let's see. I don't have a big water label. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, no, I don't. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Oh, I said I was gonna do this. Or I should do this. Well, I said I was gonna do this one since it kind of gives us the same. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. So bam. With that same content, I could say so many different things. I could literally educate them about the different sizes in the same label working for both. I can educate them about if they do get the PDF version of the digital of me sending it to them, I can show them how easy it is to assemble with that. I can just talk about party favors in general. I could talk about how y'all don't drink enough water and y'all pit. Oh, I'm about to say y'all piss yellow. Y'all drink enough water, right? Drink more water, stay hydrated, especially during the summer, right? And just talk about health benefits of drinking water. But I'm assembling the favors. I ain't saying nothing about buying my favors. I'm just telling you about drinking water. But in that caption, though, a call to action is definitely gonna tell you. You can click the link in my bio if you want the custom water for your party. Okay? Because the backyard boogies been looking a little plain lately, and you need some rodeo water bottle. Okay. So that's that, right? Let's see what else I can do. So I guess I'll just assemble some more. So hmm. Maybe I could do, well, I am gonna assemble this one too because I need the full set. So I'm gonna assemble this one. Welcome, welcome those just coming in. Today is all about content creation. Right now, you're watching my behind the scenes live where I'm pretty much schooling you on how to create custom party favors, custom party favor content to be able to spruce up your page if you are a business owner. In this case, we are doing faceless content. I'm literally showing you. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Because I just thought of another content, y'all. Y'all know the battle of do you take the water bottle labels off or leave them on? Look, I could do a content with that. And it could be the sound. You know, the sound that says, they'll never know. How would they know? They'll never know. Look, it's me literally just showing. I'm showing. I'm doing this part first, and then I'm going like this. How would they know? They'll never know. Right? That the label's still on. Let me do that more perfect. They'll never know. Bam. Right? Y'all, it's so much content. You too funny. I am. What I say? All right. Same with this, y'all. I just did a content that I haven't posted yet, but I pretty much show how I be reusing these Capri Suns. Sometimes I drink them and ain't nothing in it, and I just blow it up to look like it's juice in it, and it don't be. But sometimes I really just reuse it. So with our sticker paper for the Capri Sun particularly, you can peel it off. So don't be wasting your materials, y'all. You can literally don't just make your kids drink it and throw it away after you're done using it. Keep using the same one over and over. So now I'm gonna do one for the Capri Sun. And one of the things, content is kind of cool when you do different things and be dramatic. So that's why sometimes that's why you saw me go like this to move the chip bags instead of just moving it like this. No, I went like this. Because the content just looks a different way when I place it with my hand versus if I just, oh, I just dropped it. But if I just put it down. So keep that in mind too. Be extra. Just be extra. Be extra. You extra anyway. You make party favors, so you're extra anyway. So just be more extra with your content too. So in this case, one of the extra things I like to do with the Capri Sun is just kind of like slam it down. So that's what I'm gonna do on this. So I'm gonna slam it down to show that I'm flipping it over, and then I'm gonna rip the stuff off. I'm gonna be extra with this one. So let me do that. Let me move you up. Oh, not too much. Okay. It like the trip when I'm on camera. Okay. Now I'm gonna. Oh wait, that was too fast. That was too fast, y'all. That was too fast. Hold on. Even if it's not all the way on, I'm gonna just pretend. The content or the voiceover could literally be, let me show you how you can create back to school favors for your child's next teacher this summer. Or let me show you how to eat, not summer, school coming back. What am I saying? Let me show you how to easily create back to school favors to welcome your child's new teacher. And you could literally show them you assembling the favors and then tell them that they could literally purchase the digital download and all they have to do is assemble because you're going to do the rest for them. Okay? So thinking of different ways like that. Let me see. Y'all not commenting. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about nothing that I did. I'm about to look for some hand sanitizer bottles. I want a smaller one, but I don't see my smaller one. So I'm just gonna go with this one. So I'm about to assemble this one. And I think I'm just gonna assemble one on the front and one on the back so I don't waste my bottles, y'all. Um, so that's what I'm about to do next. So let's put this down or out the way. And then let's assemble the hand sanitizer. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the Capri Suns. The same thing I did with the Capri Suns. Hold on, y'all. Mhm. All right, so I'm gonna peel. I'm gonna restart my video. Hold on. Okay. Or you could even swipe it on or snap it on. Whichever, y'all, whichever. So I'm just slowly peeling, and then I'm just gonna put it up a little bit and then put it on. Make sure I put it on straight. Hold on. I definitely put it on cricket, but it's okay. Let me fix it. Hopefully I can. I put it on too good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now, y'all. I'm gonna leave it for now. They gonna get the point. They gonna get the point. So bam, we pretty much have almost all of our favors done. I'm gonna reheat my glue gun so we could do our chips next. Now for the chips, I could do several different content. I could either do the one where I'm showing me disassembling the chips, or I can do one where I'm showing how I assemble it so good that it's nothing inside but air, right? I could do one or two ways. Because again, there's no right or wrong way. Because for the most part, when I'm doing stuff for display, it don't be nothing in here, y'all. It just be air in there. So I can stop my recording. I'm waiting for my glue gun to get hot. And I'm gonna assemble the chips. I guess I could do one more Capri Sun. One more Capri Sun. So we repurposing. I had some of these Capri Suns left from an event that I did that they did not all sell. So I just reused this. Oh, I might have forgot to put a bag in. Okay. I keep trying to throw stuff away, y'all. All right. So I'm going to do, I don't know if I should do the teacher name or the plain one. Well, we'll do the plain one because for the teacher name, I think I was going to put it on something else because I have a big old hand sanitizer thing here and I kind of want to use it. So I'm going to put the one with the teacher name on this one. And I'm going to do the Capri Sun on this one. So I'm not going to assemble it again on recording me assembling it because I don't need all that. I don't need all of the same content with the same design. So I'm just going to assemble it right quick just to have it done. Do y'all have any questions so far? What are y'all thinking of this live for the people just coming in? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Are you learning anything? I see y'all here and y'all hanging in there. Are you learning? Do you feel more confident going forward with making content? Are you going to step it up a little bit with your content? You let me know, sis. So now I'm going to do this one. I am going to record the Germex because, yeah. Because I mean they know is what Germex is. So sure you can edit this to make it include the Germex and make it look more, put moisturizing and all of that. But I was just making this label to show y'all that it can serve many purposes. So I'm just gonna put it on top of this. I'm not even gonna do all that. So she has the information on the back. I'm Miss Davis right now, so it don't even matter. So I'm gonna do this. I'm recording. And this is just giving out an idea of the different stuff you can use it for. So in this case, I'm going to promote it as a back to school gift basket for a teacher or your child's teacher that's coming up or whatever it might be. So these are the different things that's available. And as y'all can see, I use the same Capri Sun label for this. So you can use it for any like shapes. So think outside the box when it comes to that too, and the stuff that you're offering. Crafty Sis said, yes, I'm learning. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, my glue gun should be hot. So now I'm just gonna assemble the water bottle part of it. I mean the chips. Let me put this down so y'all can see. So I'm just going to record me assembling the chips. So I'm gonna go, yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Oh. My glue not hot yet? Oh, yes it is. And mind you, y'all, when I'm doing that part of it, I don't always do the whole strip, because when you think of content too, the attention span of most people is really, really short. Think of yourself as the person who's consuming content. If the video is taking too long to get to the point, you're scrolling through, right? You're going right through and scrolling through and going to the next video. The same thing goes with your content. If it's boring to you, it's boring to everybody else. So keep that in mind. So now at this point, I can either add my chips. This is where I normally add whatever I'm adding. But in this case, I'm just going to pull it right out because this about to be empty. Okay. It's about to be empty because I'm not wasting the goldfish that this ain't going to nobody. So bam. I like to show the close up. That's why I be saying put some of that cuticle oil on them nail tips, because y'all see that I'm literally showing my hands and it's very prominent in the video. Not saying if you don't want to, your hands, you could be, if you want your hands to be ashy, that's fine too. But I'm just saying the less ashy hands look so much better in the video quality. So I'm gonna go like this. So now, although I already put this together, it just does something when you show this part again. So I'm just gonna show it again, and then I'm going to bam, bam, and then one more step. I'm going to take my cutting shears, even though they bought me some WD-40, and I'm going to do this part, and I'm going to be quiet. So now, and again, not saying that you have to do all these things when you're creating content, because you can do it however you want to do it. But these are just some of the things that you can keep in mind. Oh, I was looking for the one that fell. That you can keep in mind to slowly start to incorporate, because it makes a huge difference when it comes to the content and when it comes to the love that you'll get in the form of people liking, commenting, sharing it with more people, because the more eyes you get on something that looks good, the more people that's in your DMs asking you about it, the more people that's looking to buy, and the more it turns into revenue. So that's what we're getting with this. We want to get to the point of creating content that helps you make money. Every single time you post, it should get to the point where every time you post, you're either getting somebody inquiring about your services, whether they're just asking questions to see what they need to do for the future, or they actually are ready to purchase. So you want your stuff to look as best as it can with the best possible quality, because that's how you're going to get those people that are willing to pay your price. Okay. So just putting that out there. So now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to do, sometimes I even do it to where when I have to add more glue, it's very dramatic, y'all. I'm adding the glue to my glue gun. But yeah, all of that is content. So, but in this case, the glue's already there and about hot. So, and again, sometimes I don't show all the steps because you really don't have to, but just show the main steps for people to see that what you're doing. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm really, yeah, I see that part, but the video don't. And for this one, I can even do a fun, entertaining kind of content that says, do you or point out how can I word it? Point out the, because y'all see how I'm putting goldfish in there, but on the chip bag, oh, I almost burned myself. On the chip bag, it's Lay's on there. So I could do something to where it's the funny content. The first person to guess what's wrong with this video gets something or gets 10% off or whatever it might be. If you wanted to, you could do that. And I just thought of something. Look, everything is content, y'all. I just thought of something. Before, I'm not going to cut and put these ridges on. I'm just going to cut with my straight scissors, because what just came to mind is you could literally ask your audience, what do they prefer? The zigzag edges or straight edges? Everything is content. All right. So bam. Now I'm going to record that. I'm going to literally do this. And then I'm going to switch hands and I'm going to do this. I should have recorded me cutting that other edge, which I can still do that. So let's, even if I'm fake cutting or real cutting, I could cut for real. But okay, so then I could add that other piece. All right, I think I gave y'all enough for today. I think I gave y'all enough for today. Y'all let me know. Let me put this here. Y'all let me know. Let's see. Now I'm gonna make some content too. Mona thinks you think Mona, thanks. You're so very detailed. I noticed my bags look amazing now from your tips. Your paper made a difference too. I was using 31-pound before your guidance. Yay! I just need to practice on my content. Yes, 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 Crafty says. And I think you got, didn't you get one of the content, get social with Mona content, sis? Because if you did, I'm still waiting for your, for you to submit your form so I can know what to put on it. Please leave this up. I need to watch it later. Okay, Taylor, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. Now, the last one before I end with y'all is that you can do is, of course, the look what I made, buy what I made content, y'all. That's where you put everything down. You can either use your clean surface or you can use what I told you to do with your canvases. Doing this to give yourself a stage. Okay? So from there, you could literally put all your stuff on the screen nicely. I'll show you guys how I'm setting it up. I'm literally just putting everything. I'm setting up like this, y'all. Look, let me do it so y'all can see. I'm literally just setting everything up. I don't even have to put this in there if I don't want to, or I can. Really up to you. No right or wrong way. But when you're doing your display or your setups, notice how this is a little cricket, right? These things matter, y'all. These things matter, and that's why I'm saying it. When you're doing it, take the time to look at what you're doing and to get it to look as good as it can possibly look. Okay, as good as it can possibly look. There's no reason why this chip is leaning when I could literally just go like this to straighten it right quick, right? Making sure that the Miss Davis shows in the front. All the stuff is showing nicely. If I slant this one, I'm going to slant this one, right? My hands, oh, I only have one hand sanitizer. So we put this one in the middle. Y'all see how I try to make everything nice and as symmetrical. Oh, I got some money. She needs some likes. Miss Kim, thank you, girl. She sent me what is that? A star? This ain't Facebook. Thank you, Crafty sis. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, sis sent me my first gift. I don't know what it's called, but thank you so much. And how did you do that, sis? Say it in the comments. It might be other sisters who want to do the same thing. Just saying. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate it. Okay, so symmetrical, y'all. As symmetrical as possible. Obviously, this is not going to be completely symmetrical because this is taller than the water bottle, but it's at least close to it. And it looks good. It looks cohesive. It looks nice and like everything belongs. Okay, so that's the last tip I guess I'll give on that one. So just make sure you're doing your part with making your stuff look as good, bless you, babe, as good as you can possibly make it. Because I feel like it makes a huge difference in your overall content with how it looks. Oh, it's a super chat. Thank you, sis. Thank you, y'all. Y'all know I didn't have that option before. YouTube just I just unlocked another. That's why I've been going live on here too to get my watch hours in. But something else just unlocked, so maybe that's what. Ooh, thank you, sis. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. So does anybody have any questions? Love it, love it. Thank you, Crafty Sis Noel. I like how your name is spelled. Does anybody have any questions about content creation? And the last thing I would say is the Crafty Sis still here who was asking about the mock-up classes. Did you maybe she just wanted to pay full price? Y'all didn't want to do name your price today? Sis says she'll just pay full price. Sis, if you're still here, you can still name your price because I'm about to get off the live. Because it's about time for me to get back to my kids. In a trash bag. But does anybody have any questions about content creation? I will also put on here. So let me put a link to Get Social with Mona, y'all. This is my done for you content service that I recently added. So if you're somebody who really is just struggling with content, you have a bunch of stuff in your phone that you just have sitting there and you just need a little bit more help and you want me to make it for you so you can see how it should be done, the layout and all of that, then consider Get Social with Mona. Okay, so let me, how do I put it in the print? Paste. Bam. Okay. Crafty Sis said 25. 25. Okay, we'll do 25, but y'all, we'll do the 25 since I want you to at least get something for today. Okay. So we'll do 25, and this is gonna be for my mock-up class. But y'all, literally, when I get off the live, what time is it now? 4:49. We'll say 10 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 10. Well, okay. Because I know before I get off the live, I'm gonna talk a little bit. So we'll say by 5:10, the price is gonna go back up to $99. So if you're somebody who wants to take advantage of the mock-up class to learn how to do mock-ups, I'm dropping the price down. You don't need a code. You don't need a code. Let me go to mock-up. Add discount. Okay, bam. So it's on sale. I'm gonna drop the link again for the class. I just dropped the link for Get Social with Mona. So if you're someone who needs more help with your content and you would rather me just take what's in your camera roll and make it into dope content, like what y'all see me post, this will help you kind of get more familiar with how the content should look, the aspects you should include. I include hashtags, captions, everything for you to make it easy. So take advantage, y'all. This is the link for the mock-up class. Right now, it's 25 bucks thanks to a Crafty Sisters Creative Studio. By 5:10, I'm putting the price back up to 99, y'all. Taking the sell away. But does anybody have any questions before I let y'all go? Thank y'all so much for hanging with me today. This live was fun. I will do more lives like this just because, again, for especially for the Crafty Sisters that are buying the templates and just sitting on them. I want you to make money, okay? I want you to start making money. And this is how you can do that. Literally, content creation is not the only way because you should still be beating your feet in your city now. You should still be letting people know about your business every chance you get. You should still be doing vendor events in your city. You should still be talking about your business, networking, and things like that. Talking to other business owners, talking to people in your city who can help you, get to where you're trying to go, wherever that may be. You should still be doing that, but don't sleep on social media. Okay. We are in a different time in our lives. Back in the day when business owners started businesses or entrepreneurs were on this journey, there was no social media like this to be able to reach strangers. Look how you guys been hanging with me for an hour and 19 minutes. And y'all are probably from all over. You could literally drop where you're from in the chat. And y'all can see how a live feature is bringing people together and you're able to learn about more of, and it's more things that I have available to be able to help you, right? But this is me talking about my services to you. You can be doing the same exact thing. So get out of your head, stop with the shyness. I see I need to create content. I have everything except I'm camera shy. What class do you have for that? Several classes. But what I will say, Crafty Sis, is when you go to the store every day, I don't know how when you came on this live, but when you go to the store every day, you're saying hi, you're greeting your cashier. When you go to get your car washed, you're greeting the person. Well, I go to the automated one, but I'm greeting the person who let me in the thing, right? When you go to Home Depot, you're talking to people. When someone looks at you and say hello, you're saying hi back. So remember that you're just a person. And online, you're just a person too. You're just a person that's able to see more strangers than you would ever saw just walking the streets. Well, not walking the streets, but in your city. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? But I get it, and you, I understand being camera shy. What I would say is don't start off going live. Maybe start with your just turning your camera on, because again, nobody's there but you. When you're in your house recording, you're the only one there. There's no one there to see you. There's no one there to say nothing. There's no one there to judge you. There's no one there to criticize what you're saying. There's no one there to see that you said your lines wrong and you needed to say it over and over. Y'all seen how I posted a blooper one time of me just saying my stuff. I was just talking about my template, and I'm talking about my party favorite template library, but I'm recording my little content and my daughter was next to me and I'm over here. So let's just say I say, shop our party templates today while they're 50% off. But I say it over and over till I feel like I got the right clip or I like how my voice pitch sounded when I said it. But my daughter was next to me and the whole and so let's just say I was like this. Shop our thank you, Crafty Sis. Oh, she sent me another one. She's showing out today. Thank you, Miss Kins. You're awesome too, girl. She says, I love your energy. Thank you. You're more than welcome. And you're more than welcome to All Things Crafty KB. Thank you, Kins. Look, she's showing out. She's showing out today. Thank you, girl. But you same thing. So let's say I was saying it over and over. Shop our party templates for 50% off. And then I say it again. Shop our party favorites. My daughter looked at me. She was like, why you keep saying the same thing over and over and over? And I'm like, girl, I'm making content. Be quiet. But unless you have a daughter like me who's watching you like a hawk and judging you saying the same thing over and over and over, nobody else is there. It's just you. My arm ashy because I just scratched it. Don't look, But no one's there but you, right? No one's there but you. You're the only one who's there. So there's no one really there to judge you but you. So think of it that way. You're more so criticizing yourself if you're the only one there, but you're still you shy with yourself, sis? Right? Think of it that way. So does anybody else have any other questions? Anything that y'all would like to add before I let y'all go for the live today? Join me tomorrow for Template Thursday. She laughing for real. It's true. Join me tomorrow for Template Thursday. That's where I show you how to maximize the template. So last week we went from just this template to this one and some other ones that's in this same bundle. So tomorrow we'll do the same thing, but a different template. We're not going to do the same exact template. Maybe we could do one of the other teacher appreciation / back to school bundles, and we can add more to that one. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Look forward to seeing this content that y'all just saw the behind the scenes for, because of course I'm gonna be editing, adding my voiceovers and all of that. Also, let me know if y'all want to see content like that. If y'all want to see content where I'm editing as well, just drop it in the comments when I post this video. The replay is going to be available on my page as soon as I get off. Okay. So aside from that, thank you again, Miss Kim's. Thank you to everyone who was commenting. Thank y'all for riding with me and sticking with me today and hanging out. But I hope you learned something. In the comments, especially if you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. as well. No, not just you guys too. Now, when I post it, let me know where you're watching from in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay and let me know what more type of behind the scenes content that you'd like to see in the future. But aside from that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.